Right, let's get some audio on the go. Let's get cracking. What microphone are you using? I think it's this one, which is nice. That's interesting. Hey, Buck, how's it going, bud? That is not Captain Sixpack. So what the hell is going on here? Yeah, me too. That's why I'm not streaming VR tonight. I was like, it's too fucking hot. So we're gonna just open a window, keep the lights off, and edit this. Now, that's interesting. How's life in the pits? That makes no fucking sense at all. Yes. It's the Battle Lake beta I played with Zim at the weekend. Which, rather interestingly... That chat's a little bit in the way, isn't it? A couple of options, really. I can maneuver that out of the road, get rid of it completely, or try and put it somewhere else. Maybe over here. Didn't get to try it, and you even... Damn it, Buck. You could have been in with me and Zim. We could have been a 3-man battalion. I don't know what they call people in boats. I don't remember syncing this twice. Let's mute this one and see what happens. So right now I'm watching Zim's stream. So the game must have lost frames somewhere? Yeah, but what do you call 3 sailors with 3 different ships? Ah, right, you had a friend over. So now I'm coming back after watching Zim stream. I've probably just sent Zim a message. So then I said, good idea, I think? This is weird. Right. Is this in sync? Yeah, I heard you on Zim's stream. So this is me being really awkward before the video. This is me trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And then me figuring out how the fuck to leave this. But when do I do that? So at that point I'm waving. Did I wave in the lobby? I think I waved in... Yeah, I waved in the lobby. So the game is behind. That's peculiar. Hey, Shush, how's it going? Yeah, I watched Wipeout last night. I wanted to join in, but it was kind of late, and I knew that at any point in time I could just be like, I gotta go. So I messaged the wife and said, is it worth me even firing up the PlayStation? She didn't respond. So this is me on Saturday? No, it can't have been Saturday. Must have been Friday. This is me on Friday with Zim. And for reasons I don't understand, it's lost sync. Right, so I'm waving there. So this is the wave. Here. So if I put a break there. How's it going, Hook? So I'm trying to edit this video, but for reasons that I cannot fathom, it's completely lost sync. I must have lost frames in the game at some point, and it sent everything down the toilet. Alright, here we go. So, at which point did I wave there? There, probably. So I'm predicting that we will pick up sync around here. It'll be cool to watch. I know Stan what. It probably doesn't help that I'm going to be. I'm using Power Director. I don't know what, 13? 13. I've been using this program since I started. I didn't get an alert. I need to hit the bell on your thing, Buck. Yeah, I've been using this since I started, which is obviously back in like 2013. And this is just what I've always used. I know that other things have come out. There's Adobe and Filmora 9. Never heard of it. Be honest, never ever heard of it. This is, I've been bit right underneath my freaking watch strap, and it's itching like fuck. So alright, so I move my hand there, and there's no hand movement on the screen, so I'm looking down at my hands. And I move forward. I honestly don't know. It's really... Have you seen Hit Film Express? I have not, no. Right from after reading a billion reviews, he took to it very easily. Seems to have some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, his videos certainly look cracking, so he's certainly doing something right. My voice is off too. I just waved. I used to use Lightbox, was it? I think that was what it was, but it only did 720p videos. So the very, very early Gaming for Good videos were edited with that. Now I know I talk to these guys. What audio am I hearing right now? I think... I'm starting to wonder if the audio and the video are actually synced up. At all. Right, new plan. Let's start again. So this, I feel like some elevator music would work. I do have separate audio. So this is me, square one. I'm starting from scratch again because this is clearly not working. Do you want some music in the background? My Spotify subscription has lapsed. Hey, that's one thing I know. The one thing about Dunk is editing. The audio and video never exactly match up until it's loaded to YouTube. That could be a viewing issue on the system. So this is what we've got. This is my video camera footage. You'll notice on this, I don't know. That's interesting. So I left my speakers up. And my video camera picked that up better than my Rift. But that means that this starts a lot later than I thought it did. But what I do then is take my clean audio. So if you listen, this is my original audio. You can't even hear a damn thing, can you? I don't think you can hear anything because I've got it set to the Rift audio. So, properties. See, that is why I need your book. So, let's try again. This is the dirty audio. So quick. Echo is terrible. Settings, everything is set to very pretty. Even prettier. You really need voice meter. Why is that? You can hear me now though, right? And the playback. 3, 2, 1. It was literally a case of that I had the Rift audio detected on OBS. So you hear that, that's my audio. And this is the better audio.
Have a quick.
It's a lot cleaner, drastically less echo.
Settings,
and so this is the audio that we are going to be using for the video. Now, what you can do is you can eyeball it. That's why I make the booping noise. Because then you can grab this, bring it about in line. And these should now echo. The video is slightly in front. So that's one way you can do it. You can sit there and... That's way too far in front. So you can zoom in and you can time it. See, that's pretty spot on.
Settings,
the audio
everything is
all messed up now.
Set to very pretty.
Yeah. So now they're both pretty much on top of each other. So then if I was to take out the original audio track...
Settings, everything is set to very pretty.
You've got the better audio over the top of the audio. But this camera records in 20-minute blocks. And I need this audio track over all of it. So I grab all of my video, plonk it in a line there. And then, because this starts at the beginning, dead simple, drag and drop, overwrite, and that's it. Now we've only got one audio track that will sound better, ideally. I'm not even in this frame right now. Helps if you turn the audio track on.
Settings, everything is...
So that's the audio
sorted. Very pretty.
Now we need to...
Even prettier.
Where's my face
Audio's
gone?
Fine, credits are good.
It's the sun is over here,
okay.
And it's lighting me. I dropped the blind, but then there's no air movement.
Let's click calibrate. 3, 2,
Do
1.
I just kill the green screen? I don't care. Right, so... Voice meter is a separate desktop audio than VoIP, so different channels have different... Yeah, it sounds like a great product. I'm way too lazy to set it up, though, Buck. If I'm honest. So, right, we've got the video. And now we need the game. So I'm going to dump the game on the timeline somewhere. About there will do. But now this is going to put the game over me. So I'll drag the video underneath me. And then with this program I can double click. And now we're keying. So we need to pick a colour that is going to be fairly central. The lighting in my room is pretty shit. So it's not as green as I would like. But we can kind of tweak this afterwards. Up the tolerances a bit. The luminance. And you can see it's starting to disappear. The key is finding the middle ground. Now, I'm dumb enough to be wearing a t-shirt with a fucking picture of Slimer on there. I'm going to have to do this freaking blind, aren't I? And now the chroma key doesn't work at all because it's completely the wrong colour. But then when I turn my lights on, it vanishes again. I can do it for one evening. And you ended up with a child. And while I'm in this screen, I might as well make myself a wee bit smaller as well. So that has just turned a 1080, yeah, 1080p picture down to a quarter of its size. She is a small woman. She married you. Now this is me going over to Zim's stream. Zim's a jackass. I have no Zim audio. I had the good sense to turn that down. But I was playing with him, so I had to keep it live. Now, was I doing that in the Oculus menu, or did I go over to my PC at this point? I think I went over to the PC.
Oh, Zim's in.
So this is where the sync... In fact, I've not even bothered syncing it yet, have I?
Now everything. I don't know if the audio is still turned on. Let's turn that off.
Now, it might be easier for us.
Have a quick. Settings, everything is
find the audio of that guy talking.
set to very pretty. Even prettier. Audio is fine, credits are good. Okay. Let's click calibrate. 3, 2, 1. Boop.
See, I've not even clicked any of this stuff yet. Where's the bit where that guy was trying to shoot? She certainly knows how to stretch out a promise. Oh, they're great at that. Let's see if this syncs any better.
There we go. Okay, we gotta get closer though. Okay, you got that. I'm just gonna do the basics. Maybe you want to hit the tutorial as well?
Doc, I messaged you on Twitter with something I think would be appropriate for right now. Alright. That's the joy of this chill stream. We can literally just do whatever the flying ducky we want. I'll drag it over here so the world doesn't see it right now. I've actually used that in a video. See, that's me syncing. And unless there's further syncing and similar chat up here, it's way out.
Yar. Here we go. I've clicked cancel. But it doesn't seem to care. Arr. Oh, it's Captain Six-Pack. Arr.
So this is just massively, massively out. Let's delete this completely. And wang it back here. So somewhere around here is the syncing part.
Comes in.
Tick, tick. Now where do I do it? Oh, that's one thing I've not done. I've not jacked up my audio. So I do syncing back here.
Real quick.
That's early. Whose voice was that? Yeah, I noticed there's a firewall patch. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? Or they patched it again?
Double quick.
So the first recalibrate wasn't actually counted. Need to go back a touch more. Touch more. I've not.
Settings, everything is. Double quick.
I'm early on that, so let's knock it back a touch more. So by rights, we should be completely synced up now.
Settings, everything is
Set
to very pretty.
Yeah.
Even prettier.
Oh, is that like a piggy in the ocean? About?
Good idea. I'm also in Discord.
Yar! Here we go. I've
The
clicked
sync
cancel,
sorted itself out.
but it doesn't seem to care.
It needs it.
Oh, it's Captain Six Pack.
Alright, so I'm happy with the sync now.
In a game?
Now I need to figure out
I said no game.
what the flying fuck that we need for the video.
Yar!
Now, do we want to try and turn this 1 hour and 20 minute spectacle into a funny moments? Do we turn it into a gameplay vid? A gameplay vid? Yes, playing with gays. A gameplay vid, or I don't know. So, let's see how much we get. Price was too high to begin with. It was. I'm still this close to buying it for a $5. They need something to populate those servers, though. You can make as an amazing game as you like, but there isn't enough of an online community on VR to maintain a game like that. There's room for one, and you're going to get games like Milsims that are going to take that. They're not going to do it for Space Junkies, which is why the developers of Detached have got a new game called Telefrag. That is a 1v1 Unreal Tournament Quake-like shooter. That is not going to do any business at all. For a $5, yeah, I was tempted, Buck. I was, but I was just like, I'm not going to play it, even for a $5. That game needed to be free to start with, and then I don't know, fucking jump packs or whatever the piss they want to sell to you. Yeah, and at 30 quid, you were never going to get a big fan base. You were never going to do it. It looks like they've permanently dropped the price down to 16 now. Telefrag also sucks. Yeah, it just looks...
Is that like a piggy in the ocean?
It looks great, but you need like 30 other people in that server, and it's never going to happen in VR. It's not.
How do I slow down though? That's the only question I have.
Dr. Oculus VR says, good idea. I'm also in Discord.
Yar! Here we go. I've clicked cancel, but it doesn't seem to care.
That's the only question I have.
So let's ditch all this trash to start with. Humble for a $5. Yes, it was. Now, I don't know if that's including my Humble Bundle discount. It might be more for people that don't subscribe. But, I mean, just let me know and I'll figure out a way of sorting that out for you.
I'm also in Discord.
Yar!
Hey,
Here we
Dr.
go.
Buck.
I've clicked cancel.
Hook. Buck and Hook is here. But hey,
It
VR.
doesn't seem to care.
Did you get into this?
Oh, it's Captain Six Pack. Arr.
So, I feel like we need to cut there.
Are we
How's it going,
in a
Paul?
game?
It's just no air movement.
I'm in a game. I said no game.
Is it bad to go
Yeah,
get
Hey there. Hey there, mateys, are you ready to embark
No.
No, you know what I'm.
Right, before I carry on doing this, I need to drag the rest of the audio up to the same volume. That's why Saturday night too over for VR yesterday. This was Friday night though. Oh, they brought out Telefrag on PSVR. Oof, that's.
I'm gonna speak Spanish to the duration of the entire match, just for the authentic factor. Just because I can.
At which point I'm thinking, no.
See, I'm like really short range.
Let's not be forgetting your ship. Each of
Paul doesn't take crack. He makes it, sells it, chops it up with the finest rat poison. Right, so all this is chuffer. This is coming out. This is me just trying to get into a game with him, and then he was like, try the single player. Friday was overtiming, Saturday morning was... Ah, right, yeah, now that sucks. Real life is a pain in the real life. Right, so we're going into the single player now, which is where we wanted to be, just to learn the basics. This game, I mean, I didn't do a great deal in trying to capture it.
Here we
You're
go.
referring to his ass crack.
Pleased to
Ah,
make your
in that case,
acquaintance,
I imagine
pirate.
it's swept.
Yarr.
I am Andromalius.
Right.
Oh,
So, where does this fade in? Because usually they fade in. Let's drop back some frames, and boom. Get rid of this, and
it
now
doesn't
we've got...
seem to care. Arr.
Thought Sunday
Oh,
would be
it's
the
Captain
day for a few
Sixpack.
hours.
Arr.
It became... It always does.
Oh, here we go.
Pleased
Are you
to make
genuinely
your
leaving book, or is it just so me and Paul can
I
talk
am
about his ass crack?
Andromalius,
hell is
boatman of the river Styx and Raj of rapacity.
Man,
That's true.
You'll be
I
joining
just
my
want to see
crew.
if I can get the pencil.
Looks very
to
nice.
straighten it. Then
Okay.
I'll turn him to the general population.
defend your legacy.
Now, when you say
Thing I
pencil,
need you to do is pick your captain.
Blur is the full power of the yeah, okay, I'll be the chick.
Let's not be forgetting your ship. Each of these beauties
I
comes
love
with their
the
own
Chinese
set of
ship on this
weapons
game.
and sails. Be sure to try
Looks
out all
awesome.
your options.
Look
I
at
couldn't
them
have
having a
made
nice,
a better
quiet,
choice
slow week.
myself.
The kid away at his grandparents. Dude, this is where you try and bang the shit out of your wife, right?
He was talking, but not talking. Here we go. See how we get on. Battle for Drake's Cove.
The Queen's company pollutes this water with their trade. We'll put them back in their place. To steer your...
Ah, right.
So I've found the anchors, doing my usual, completely ignoring all tutorials. I like the squid.
Hit the bell to start.
So I feel like
Success.
the whole captaining of a ship thing is something
All
that
right,
Furious
lover.
Seas does well.
This may be your first time on
This
the
is
water,
too
but it's
bad,
certainly not
but it's
mine.
not the same part
Pay
as
attention to the
Furious Seas.
basics, and you'll be plundering a
Hey
fortune.
Ali, how's it going? Tonight this is going to be a little bit boring.
This looks awesome.
What you used to, but we're just kind of chilling out because it's really busy. This is the list of VR games that I need to
Alright.
play. You probably can't read my writing. We've got all kinds. We've got cat lateral damage, cubicle, escape first.
What happens if we just stay this into a
darkness,
rock?
Something or other. Oh, a fisherman's tale, found,
Oh,
haunted graveyard, secret of Puffing Cove, slightly heroes. Somebody's got a 1v1 me on that.
hard left.
Vacation simulator, shadow
So the
point.
pointy is just
Suro,
where we
Doctor
shoot.
Who,
That's
Regatta,
actually going to be very handy.
Accounting Plus, we can take that off the list now.
Now for the fun part.
Tin Hearts.
Blowing them to
Point to the target and
smithereens.
pull the trigger to fire.
Try pointing either hand where you want to shoot, and then
Wilson's
pull the
Heart,
trigger on your
so many
remote.
different things.
Okay.
Exactly, just like a real doctor. So, one thing we want to mention in the intro then,
Yarr!
um,
Shoot the island!
Furious Seas is better.
Hard left!
For some strange reason on this board, on this side, it just doesn't...
Fire more.
Oh, I've obviously cleaned it with something it doesn't like.
Jesus.
Right, now I've completely forgotten where I was and what I was doing. So we're going to skip back a bit.
Certainly not mine. Pay attention to the basics, and you'll be plundering a fortune.
Your desktop audio is much louder than your mic at the moment. Ah, right. So if we knock this down a wee bit, that should allow you to... Oh, happy birthday for Sunday. Did you do anything fun? Did you buy anything fun?
This looks awesome.
How's that? Is that better? Wait, that's just turned itself exactly where...
Right.
Wait. Oh yeah, that should be fine. It's not changed my audio. My audio levels are perfect because I'm here and here, so you're going to have to tell me these things.
Oh.
So this is boring as
left.
fuck.
So the pointy is just where we shoot. That's actually going to be very handy.
Also, that chroma key is not clipping well enough. So I'm going to chuck a mask on there. This top corner just here is just being a pain in the arse. So if I chuck a mask on there, I can ditch the aspect ratio, make it wide, but just drop the height down a touch.
Point to the target and pull the trigger to fire.
You had school on a Sunday? No class. You're in Iraq. Ah, well, then, you know.
Okay.
So do you get any time off of school?
Shoot
Or are you just in school, like, all the time? So this is where I'm shooting it, and in fact that's the area that's going to get shot.
Fire left. Fire more. Jesus.
So I kept wanting to grab for the steering wheel. I kept grabbing the grip button. You don't actually need to do it, you just need to put your hand in the area and do this. It's probably for Vive users, because their controls are shit. It's hard watching you edit and your editing. It could make your edit very, very difficult. But I mean, as a YouTuber, I sit and watch other YouTubers and just think, like, I wonder what his day's like.
I can't pull.
Does he get up, record, edit like mad, upload, go and have some lunch? Like, how does that person spend their day?
Yarr.
So at this point in time, I didn't actually leave it on the feedback. Hopefully they'll watch this. I didn't actually notice that when you are going into the options, what was picked. So I thought that the comfort settings were off.
I think that's where
and that these black lines that keep coming up was something that I couldn't actually change. But that's not true. The comfort lines were very much turned on, and I just didn't know. So this is me playing single player. Zim has got a head start on me.
Oh, hello. What's this thing?
So we're about 4.5 minutes in now. We've still not chucked an intro on.
Grab your anchors. The ramming speed.
Dirty bastards, ram me. Zim has hopped into the Discord.
Holy shit. Yeah, how's it going?
I'm all good.
I don't think I'd be very entertaining on a pre-recorded video. Why not? I mean, I don't think I'm very entertaining on any videos, but I still do it. Gets me free games.
Oh, okay. I can always turn my Discord.
I instantly forget that mechanic.
I had you at 180. So
That'll do it.
Need some conversation to bounce off.
Good.
It's YouTubing is the art of probably pointing out dumb shit that happens on the screen, and that's about it, mate. I swear. So I feel like because Zim joins halfway, what the fuck? It's really so bad. Quality control. What say you? Might be worth knocking down the settings. You got it on 1080p? Did you normally have it pretty decent?
Okay, I was watching. Seen generally bad things.
What bad things about Vive? Yeah. The only problem is it's uncovered.
Right, I better sort some lunch for tomorrow. Get some sleep. Up at like 5 AM.
Okay.
I do not envy you at all, there, Paul.
Yeah, I know the fuff.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, have fun. Probably could do it. You have no idea about editing. It's not like I've taken any professional courses, book.
There a break
I just put out what I like,
for
and
this
if
thing,
people
or
watch
does
it,
it
then
just
it's
always
great.
go forward?
Use the things on the sides.
So I mean, all this is on PC, so your capture card is built in. You could always go down the route of Elgato.
That's a little bit.
Before we begin, we're gonna need to fit you for a hat.
So yeah, I feel like because Zim jumps in on this bit, what I had before I can't keep,
Did it crash or?
and then
Works and all that.
because I need to get rid of this bit. So I'm probably end up just whipping this all out.
It's funny, every time you close the app, you lose your progress.
Yes, I read that.
Which
I was
is
like,
it's gonna be fun if it just dies.
The
on you.
PS4 stuff, yes. You could... I don't know about the semantics of it. You may be able to record to an external hard drive and transfer that over to the PC. I'm pretty sure it's something you can do on an Xbox. I don't know about the PlayStation. Because I've always got the Elgato, it's not something that I've really bothered about. So yeah, you could use slobs. If you've got an
Oh,
Xbox,
actually, we got Martin in there as well.
you could
so-
stream the Xbox to
Although I can't.
the
The
PC,
right game is full. I'm able to
run the
invite friends.
PlayStation
yeah,
through
I tried
that,
to invite
and
you and
capture
had the same
that.
thing.
That might
Are
work.
you in a multiplayer then?
Well, I was earlier.
Okay.
I'm
Or you could
being
just, you know,
sunken by the
look for
boss.
a... You think you're getting PSVR? That's a fantastic... The PSVR is a damn good, solid headset. You should watch the
And then invite you? I thought I would invite you first before queuing.
the
That's what I
PSVR
thought.
stream
when
that
you
we did
join a
about
game, you
2
are
weeks
in a
ago.
game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know if
so I'll just wait until
you
you're ready.
guys can post links.
Kick off.
Got a PS4 Pro like 2 days ago. Ah, you got one. Has it arrived? What games have you played so far? Did you try a bit of...
That's good though. Seems pretty.
Did you get Wipeout? Did you get a package with it? Or are you still yet to get the PSVR?
So wait, that means my game.
I think your game is full, yeah. That was because I wasn't in a game.
I mean, we're quite a
But
while
you
away
were.
from Black Friday,
But,
so...
yeah, I had the same thing.
I don't know if there's like a big sale that you can get stuff in real cheap soon, or if you're just going to straight up
Maybe.
buy it.
Might be a way forward.
It's not even set up yet. Still have to buy controllers and a couple of wires and stuff.
Oh shit.
Like, Move controllers.
Victory is mine. Ha ha.
I will try again. Doc, I got you. Oh no. Heck. It filled.
If any of you wish to defect, you merely have to submit to the mercy
Be
of
whoever
the
you
waves.
like.
It's raining money.
Move controllers, also an
It's
extra...
raining money.
Oh, just one of these.
I think Servios are definitely on something with this though. It is very, very enjoyable so far.
Yeah, there's some choices with the UI which I'll probably talk about tomorrow.
Book. Zim
Right,
hates
how
his
do I
UI.
get out of this? Because it's telling me my next.
I
round's
understand
objective.
his
I want to leave now.
reasoning,
Yeah.
but also I'm just like,
Return to lobby. There we go.
I don't give
Now,
a
you think
shit.
that's going to come through as a Steam invite or in game?
Not yet, 1 second.
So an Ethernet splitter on an Ethernet cable.
Hey, Steve.
Okay, so does your modem not
Yeah, I'm
have
waiting on a friend
enough
to join,
ports
Tom.
to...
Yeah, because we're
Take
down a
it?
person. Yeah, so.
So, right,
So,
that
yeah, I
bit's
can't invite
all
you.
coming out. Now this is about 15
just-
minutes of us trying to get into a game together.
Maybe I was
Are you in a game?
spamming. I was spamming invite.
He is rather picky. But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, he's going to drive VR forward with that.
I'm trying to figure out.
Only one port on the modem and it's currently occupied. Yeah, I can imagine so. And you could Wi-Fi the PlayStation, or you could get another
Yeah, it's working.
router.
You have to click on friends, though. It says your
Exactly,
friends
yeah. It was something, when I first started watching him, I was just like, dude's kind of an ass. And then I realised that he knows he's an ass, but he's a perfectionist. And that becomes part of his charm, which then you're just like, alright, fair enough.
So I cleared it.
Cool.
Do you want to try to start over again? What do you want to do, Doc?
I'm
So-
trying to get out of this game, but my pointer's now gone.
It says you're in a game, but
Right, yes, I remember this bit. The pointer disappeared. I couldn't leave the game.
Are we helping each
And I had to shut the game down and restart.
beta, private game,
So I'll go private lobby then and see what happens.
private lobby.
Your stream
I
crashed.
wonder if me
Oh, dear.
being in a lobby.
Not sure I could get one of those things attached to my
Is the
PC
problem.
by Ethernet.
This says you must be in a private lobby, or
Also,
for
if you
a
want
public
to make
game
content with the
first,
PSVR,
invite friends.
you are going to need a third
That's how it
part, like
works.
an external source in
So,
between.
Let's try private first.
And if you've got a capture
Okay.
card or not.
This will be good
Or
for-
if you just want to keep
I'm
it for
gonna
fun. Because let's face it, Hook, I mean, you need some VR time too. The kid can play in the Rift and you can play on the PlayStation.
There's no messaging system.
You can rec
I wish
room
you could
together.
Poke someone like you could back in like what was it, World of Warcraft days?
Yeah.
Or whatever? Like poke them, so they know that. someone's trying to
This
get
has
your
got to last me the
attention.
entire stream and I'm halfway through already.
Or was that Facebook? Shit.
I mean, you know, I think many things have had pokes in their days.
So you can stream directly from the PlayStation to
So, are
YouTube.
you sitting in the
You
private
can do that.
lobby, or you
I'm
still-
now
But if
in
you
a private
want to
lobby.
pre-record, you're probably going to
I
need...
still can't invite you.
Yeah,
let me get out of
exactly.
this
What
private
Book
lobby.
said.
And just sit
You have
on
no
the-
idea what I'm saying.
But you must be in a private lobby, but can you invite
does
me
it-
now?
Is it because of the stream?
No, I'm staring at the mermaid.
If I
Yeah,
was
refresh the
to
friends thing.
knock this really far down for you, would that make life easier? It is 720p for PSVR, yeah. I think the output to the TV is only 720p, isn't it? Are you with a ProBook? Right, so here's coming an interesting part. You're about to watch me go big. He'll just use the PSVR for streaming and do all of his recording and editing on the PC. Probably. I didn't know if the because I thought the Pro could record in a better quality because it had that little bit more headroom. So what we need to do is copy the keyframe attributes, paste the keyframe attributes, and now I'm the same size. Now I just need to reapply the chroma key. What I'm going to do is chop all this out and follow this clip back to the start. It's that I am 9 and I don't know what those are. Ah, right, okay. I will try and not swear as much anymore. Right. So we need to remove the background again. Find that nice greeny colour. In fact, it's probably better if this is full screen so we can see all the little bits. Edge sharpness, gets rid of all that. Luminance is probably going to get rid of the rest. And then if we go for a touch of saturation and hue, no, the hue's no good. Maybe it is the luminance. Yeah, that's what's holding us back. Can record better, but not for long. VR streaming is limited 720. You just go live. Yeah, I'm the same really. While we're here, we might have actually got a slightly better green. We might not need to. So let's reapply the keyframe attributes. No, I've gone way too far. If you look there, you can see through the headset. So let's try and tweak that a wee bit. It's possibly in the saturation. No, it's the luminance. I don't think that top bit's going to disappear. Might have to leave it. Rarely show your face. Well, with a face like that book, why would you? You see, I'm losing too much of the rift. Made me knock the hue down. Don't like it. Oh, that's instantly better. That's not too shabby. You got a face for radio. A blind radio. Your stream crashed again. Yowzers, that is some shocking internet you've got there, Ali. But it's okay. I mean, you can always watch it back VOD. It probably doesn't help that I'm in ultra low latency mode. So you can't pause it. Oof. Nope, we still haven't fixed it. Let's try that. We do know what you look like, which is why I'm happy calling you an ugly fellow. Right, so here we go again. Now, halfway through this, I end up with this.
I don't know. You're pending, so maybe.
So, that's another buttload of footage that we can't use. And already this 1.5 hour video is turning into 5 minutes at best. Oh, he's pretty good as a mafia henchman in South Boston. Yeah, is that the facial hair that gives you that impression? So, right, let's just... I think it stops about here. Right, so that's now got us down to 20 minutes. But this is where the good stuff is. So, same process. Spent all that time keying it and I really didn't frickin' need to. Get a bit of green. And bang the sharpness up. It's already not too shabby. Let's go a little bit past green. Go for the luminance because I think that one's causing us the most issue this time. That's pretty decent. I'm going to stop that there. Paste the attributes again. So I'm tiny.
Guessing Okay.
Well, I opened up your stream on 3 different tabs. That's going to strain your internet. I always thought the doctor actually looked pretty much like a doctor. Do you know, when I first started this, the wife was just like, Andrew, you are not buying a fucking lab coat. I was like, I don't want to buy a lab coat. Do you know what my name is based on? The real doctor. It's actually based on this. What the actual flying fuck? It's an advert. Oh, because this is on Daily Motion. Oh. I can't say I've ever opened up a video on Daily Motion before. X-Men adult parody trailer. Well, that's going to be something interesting to watch, isn't it? That is what my character is essentially based upon. Doctor, I'm going to watch something else. Alright, buddy. Dr. Shipman. You could stand there and just look intimidating, let the other guy do the talking. Yeah, that's what Buck is to me. Buck is the muscle. But yeah, this is the Doctor. The evil Doctor. Doctor Horrible. So I wanted to get one of these. Because then I could also turn that into a Doctor Horrible cosplay. Still never got around to it. Thanks for stopping by though, Ali. So yeah, that's where the Doctor for Dr. Oculus came in. And then, you know, there's Dr. Octopus for Spider-Man, so I thought, yeah, it's a play on words. I'm incredibly smart. I'm really not. The username is taken elsewhere. Tried to use it on Reddit and it was already gone. It was already gone on Twitter as well, very, very slightly. I went for Dr. Oculus VR, and that way if I ever did get a different headset that wasn't an Oculus headset, it was like, no, I'm a VR guy, not just Oculus. Because I realised that by going for the Oculus part, I was limiting my brand. Now, there is some of this that is apparently not completely obscured. That's where I notice it. The VoIP in this game is garbage. I mean, the servers aren't going to be all the way whacked up at this point in time, so it's understandable. Sim was like, oh, we should use VoIP rather than Discord. I really, really wish. You're so good with kids, Doc. Do you think, Hook? I'll be honest. I'm much better with them when they know their arse from their elbow. But I try and be... I mean, I am not a family-friendly person. Buck will tell you that, and the crazy conversations we get up to with links and things like that. No comment. I see, Buck knows. God, I'm getting hot again. Hopefully it's dark enough that this isn't going to be a problem. Oh, the last time I leaned over on this chair like that, I ended up buying new wheels. I actually snapped the legs. Oh, cute. Sweet, sweet darkness.
I'm guessing this is the sniper of ships.
No, it's too dark.
What the? Okay.
Air movement. It's so nice.
I've not used the purple one, so I'm just using the purple one. I feel like this is a long-range sniper type deal, because it's got no health.
It's not a bad ship, actually. See, as a... I don't know how to... As a nobody in the YouTube world, playing games with Zim, I feel bad putting out content. I once had a law clerk who swore up and down she would never have kids. Hated kids. 10 years later, she's got 4 kids. Well, she needs to sew her freaking leg shut. Because there is a lot more in this for me than there is for Zim. Part of me is like, I'm playing with somebody who had 1,000 subscribers on YouTube like that. So, I could ride his coattails and maybe grab a few more subs. But, on the other side of the coin, that's not the person that I am. So, I'm sat here, honestly, I wasn't even going to put this video out. But I've got nothing recorded for tonight. It's way too hot to stream. So I'm editing this. Wednesday night there's going to be no stream. So if I can get this finished, I will be putting this out on Wednesday. Thursday night is TV night with the wife. And then Friday, I need another video out again. So I kind of need to put this out on Wednesday. I like my own boy, I hate everybody else's kids. I hear that is a very, very popular opinion. Everybody loves their own kids. Other kids are annoying as all hell. And they're all doing exactly the same thing. But when your kid does it, it's cute. No kids for me. I like my nephews as I send them back when they do my head in. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Something that might make me feel better about streaming videos with content producers with bigger audiences is to simply politely ask their permission to stream or upload it. It's a good point. It is a very good point. And I've done streams and things with Zim. I figured I would put the effort in first. And when I put the video out, it's never going to be... It's not going to be Battle Wake with Zim Top 5. It is literally just going to be a Battle Wake video, and people who watch it will eventually find out that Zim's in it. What the flying ducky are we doing now?
Ones I'm just using the purple one. I feel like this is a long-range sniper type.
You have a 20-year-old kid. That's crazy. Your kid is 2/3 of my age. And change. I had one kid, I saw nothing wrong with him, and therefore I saw no need to try again. That makes sense. I have one wife. I see absolutely nothing wrong with her. I see no reason to ruin our relationship with a child. So Zim is trying to explain the upgrade system to me right now. And I'm not getting it.
I feel like this is a long-range sniper type deal because it's got no health.
Oh, come on. Can't you just hear the pitter-patter of 2 or 3 little Dr. Oculus? No. They wouldn't be allowed upstairs. This is where the fun happens.
Wait, what? Type deal because it's got no health.
Right, I'm cutting there.
Wait, what?
I could borrow my brother's kids. He has like 2 too many. He has 3 in total. I always told him he should have stopped after 1. 2, he was kind of mental. 3, I was just like, mate, I should have kicked you with balls harder. We have birds. And over the weekend we had this freaking monster. Where is it? Oh, my brother's sending me a message. My brother's kid has stumbled upon a YouTuber playing... Yeah, we had this monster. Playing a game called Thief Simulator. It's just the glare from the other screen. phone, resolve this issue. I honestly don't care. You've wasted almost an entire day. You did right, man. You're on holiday from the kid. These are the times when you wake up, you crack a beer at 10, and just, yeah. I'm pretty sure the mouth breather is Zim, by the way. I don't know if it's me or not. So a daft thing is happening.
Range sniper type deal. He's got no help.
No, I think I'm the mouth breather. You're right. No kid. No on set example 4. I think I'll take my pants off. There you go. Wait, I didn't need to know that. You're not going to be scratching for an overly long period, are you?
So hot.
So Zim and I had like 3 matches before this.
I think it's same.
And they were all covered by the Steam page.
That volcano is pretty cool.
Balls. Oh, Buck, it's fine. It's not like you're eating American sausage.
Oh, there's a big rock. So we'll go round it.
It felt like in game the VO IP wasn't that bad. I started to like Diego towards the end. I'm the only one here with the American sausage. Exactly. You're eating hot dogs. Am I...
Diego does a massive turbo boost.
Was I ramming somebody at the time?
Yes.
Well, the front of my ship was on fire.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there were so many different times me and Zim just collided with each other and nearly rolled each other. All of it's gone.
Oh, there's barrels everywhere.
I kind of wouldn't mind stealing Zim's footage. Like nicking his stream and side by side in it.
Yeah, we have 30 seconds to destroy the treasure ship.
I'm definitely not that bad though. Being ex-Navy, I may have a few pointers for you. Homemade breakfast sausage patties. So like square sausage without the skin? Because I'm pretty sure it's not sausage if it's not round. Oh, I think I'm about to nail Zim again. The audio on this is cracking. You don't get the beauty of the audio on the Rift as what I'm getting right now with these headphones. Oh, I'm being rammed.
I'll give you a heave-ho. Heave this ho.
Burgers are round. Sausages can be square though, Buck. I'm sure you've had a few square sausages in your day. I kept forgetting that I had an ability on my A button.
What's the code mission?
An artificer and a sniper.
Oh, Diego is deploying the wind. Diego's got big wind.
I was farting quite a lot during this stream. Oh, the A button was the dash, that was why. Artificer. That was what I said, right? Or did I say artificer? Either way. I'm trying to figure out how that links with sausages. He was in the Navy. Everybody's seen the YMCA. And the village people. And how you like to, you know, flog the bishop in the Navy with your fellow seamen. I'm going to pay for that one on Wednesday, aren't I, Book?
I see you.
You will make me a moderator. You're the only person there, so if you're not a dick, then I have no need to make a moderator. If you are a dick, then I will need to make a moderator, but you'll be a dick, so it won't be you. So you're kind of doomed. If you can make me popular, then I will need a moderator, and then it shall be you. But until then, sorry Mustafa, but thanks for coming by to the stream. Welcome D-Live. I didn't even know if it was working. Okay, how do you pronounce this? Lieutenant. I think I got a bit close to that rock.
I had to take evasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant. It's Doctor Who on the loo.
I need to get close.
Also, no. No to what, Buck?
Yeah. Oh, I missed him. Still a hard left.
Oh, I've got to put discontinue on here as well. Lieutenant. I know I'd say lieutenant.
I'd like to think it's not, but I keep steering well clear of you anyway.
Yeah, this pen doesn't work well on this board.
Oh,
Lieutenant.
I have my old...
Americans use lieutenant, and they are wrong.
I wonder if my ult hurts me. Yeah. Yeah, I just... thought... I don't know, because I'm Diego too. I threw the wind out on top of him. Didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Yeah. I don't think I'm damaging you, which, oh, that might hurt you. I'm trying to pull away. Hey, I can actually see you. You have no will, though.
Isn't lieutenant a whole different kind of tenant? It is a different rank, right? How can they be wrong in terminology they use in their own armed forces?
I am very much enjoying this. I don't know if it's one of those games that if you've not got friends, you're going to have less.
So do I say lieutenant right? Like, if I ask for a day off in lieu, and then tenant, you can't say aluminium correctly. No, you can't say aluminium correctly. And you can't spell colour or future either. You and your aluminum siding. I used to watch TV as a kid. My dad would be watching fucking Bob Vila. And I legit thought that aluminium and aluminum were two different things. You know how they got their pronunciation of lieutenant from the Royal Navy, right? No, lieutenant is the British. Wait, you would say lieutenant for lieutenant? That's just wrong. Lieutenant is... Wait, is lieutenant for lieutenant? Hook, I was in the Royal Navy. Lieutenant is the British way. So, lieutenant and lieutenant are the same rank, but one of them is American and one of them is English, and the English one is correct because we're fucking English. Am I...
I feel like I would.
So this is me and Zim just kind of rounding the game up now, I think. Which is great, means I don't have to go back in afterwards and do that. Oh, that's me stretching my penis. So we need to go back in again. And key it. We don't want to chroma key the black. We want to chroma key the green. That went pretty freaking great straight away, didn't it? There you go, it was a lot worse than you thought. Ditching the green. Right, that appears to have stopped on there. Okay, let's save it that. What is the game that you're editing anyway? It's Battle Wake. So you probably can't see it, but if I... Maybe if I go full screen with it. No, you're still not really going to see it. Because it's behind me. Battle Wake beta. There was a closed beta of a game called Battle Wake that ran over the weekend. It's coming out by Servios, the people who made the likes of the people who made Rocky, the Creed game, and I always forget Sprint Vector. They made Sprint Vector, the DJ game Electro Nauts or whatever it's called. So they've made some pretty big hitting VR games, and now they've turned their eye to the seas. I haven't played Furious Seas lately, but maybe I can and should. Did they make Raw Data? Raw Data was a cracking game. I did play it about 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. I went to a VR arcade to give them some coverage. And yeah, it was...
I wonder how you get more grog.
it was one of the games I played there. They basically said, This room isn't booked out at all. It's not finished. Do whatever the fuck you want in it. So then I went and played on the Vive all day. Which at the time, as a DK2 owner, revolutionary. We'll make a great comparison video of the two big pirate ship games. See, the only reason that I'm not doing that, I mean, technically, Furious Seas... Wait, is Furious Seas at full release? We were going to play Raw Data on the free weekend book, and we never did. What am I looking for here? Steam. We're looking for Steam. And we are looking for Furious Seas. That's D. Let's get down to the VRverse games. C, D, E, F, Furious Seas. 84 minutes. So, Furious Seas is still in early access. It's early access, but that was a beta. So, I kind of don't want to compare the two until they're both on a level playing field. Better performance updates. Fair enough. See, I played this... See, they do a lot of what happens in this game, and they do it that little bit better, to be honest. The graphics on the Battle Wake is very... Yeah, it is still early access. The graphics on Battle Wake was fantastic. Let's look at this shit. Can you actually go third person like that? It had a storyline, but I seem to think they are quite similar in that you are killing minions to eventually get the big guy to come out to kill the big guy, which is exactly what it was like on the other one. Is that A, you could control your speed in Furious Seas, and you had a bit more of a storyline. But what Battle Wake does is it has progression for your captain and for your ships. Yes, they do. Servios do make basically like arcade games. They make games that everybody, and I mean everybody, from VR newcomers, the game is basically set up for a VR newcomer to turn it on and have a great time. And then the VR enthusiast can turn it on, tweak the settings, and have a good time. There are a few elements of Creed that I was just like, okay, that's a little immersion breaking, and I probably wouldn't have done that, like getting knocked out of your body. VR newbie might struggle with that a little bit too much, but ultimately, it is a damn fun game. Very easily accessible. Exactly, that's the words that I'm looking for, Buck. Easily accessible. So, yeah, I don't know if I should be comparing them at this point in time. This is just a beta. At least let them get closer. Because honestly, I get the feeling that Servios are much closer to coming to market than what they're letting on.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a big thing, I think.
Next week, ships are going to start spawning from the sky and splashing down. Ooh. That would be damn fine looking. I didn't watch the podcast. I was at my mum's. And my phone had 0 battery, so I ended up not watching the podcast. So this is where we figured out that we could actually change our settings. And the dark ones were the ones that were turned on. It's not.
Yeah, I just did. It's a little, yeah, it is a little backwards.
Yeah, it does make 0 sense. But, I mean, the ships at the minute spawn from under the sea. So, I'd already gone.
The same?
Not too much makes sense in VR. This is true.
I do feel like the... Oh, maybe not. I thought this green bar in front of me might have been my health. I do have a health gauge on the scroll to my left.
We don't know what the advanced HUD does.
I don't see any difference.
Accounting makes perfect sense. Oh, of course it does. Clovis explains it perfectly.
I kind of feel like they are going to develop this game for the masses, though.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they won't have an option for people like me.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Service is pretty good, so we'll see.
Sunk another sucker. I need to play more Wrench. Because what I've played in the full game is only as far as I got in the demo. I've not played anything new.
I want to see if the A button on this guy rams them or if it's a speed boost. I'm curious.
They need to do a carb so you can rebuild your carb. See, that's another thing. Carburetor or carburetor?
The Kraken.
I'm sure there's an official place. I am terrible at leaving data feedback. I'm not. You won't have it in game though, or in the menu or whatever. If it was just a place I could gather something, not places to watch.
I'm sure it'll get rebuilt. Have you looked at YouTube? Don't talk to me about cars.
Ramming speed.
The MG's not that bad, Buck.
Yeah, you man the guns, like Sea of Thieves. One on guns, one on sails. Yes. I was thinking of Furious Caesar, not Sea of Thieves.
We're going to get repop on it. Keep the old carb aside as a slow... Oh, right, yeah, that'll be cool.
Furious Seas, because that one's...
It's just taken $1,000 off you. Yeah, but... Well, yeah, you just spent $1,000 on a fucking MG, for Christ's sake. Doesn't that technically make that car a write-off?
Yeah, I also have the ability...
Exactly. I did the exact same thing with my Focus. I paid $2,500 for the car. And spent thousands on it. And then sold it for $2,500. I love that Kraken ability. It's just hard to deploy. I will get to see it on Wednesday. I'm going to drug you and then steal it.
Oh, I'm beached, I think. Oh, that's Zim. Hi, Zim.
It cost you $600. So you spent more getting the car roadworthy than you did buying it. I can understand that. I drove a Focus for like 5 years. That thing sucked balls.
Sales are not.
So, which Focus did you drive, though? Because I don't even think the Focus that I had was available in your country.
Your health is like a. Alright, back to the ship. See, everybody, all the ships sync and reset. And it's the bitches. Oh, we're on the boss already?
We are on the box.
You think it was an XE? Was it a Mark 1 or Mark 2? This is the car portion of the stream. The Ford Focus XE. Was it recent? Because, no, that's a Mark 2. So, why is that all foreign? Was it... This is a frickin' Mondeo. The Focus is a hatchback. Was it this shape? Or the SE, one of the two. They don't have Mark models out here. Okay. So, this is a Mark 4. This is the new one that's just like, ooh. I don't think the front grille on that one is amazing. But the shape of the body is pretty sweet. This is the Mark 3. And then this is the Mark 2. And then that is a Focus RS. Looks really shit in that red. And I'm not seeing any Mark 1s anywhere. But I had the Mark 2. Yeah, I don't think America saw the Mark 1. So I had... Mark 2 ST electric orange. So this is the car that I had. It did 0 to 60 in 6 seconds, 2000, 2001. That will have been a Mark 1. Yeah, it did 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Did a top speed of, as near as makes no difference, 155 miles per hour. And with an extra couple of £100, you could turn that into 300 brake horsepower. I wonder if my car has been put back on the road again. See, all of this stuff that people do to them is fucking mental. That is the Mark III in electric orange. No, it's not right. Let's have a look and see if it shows up. WD06FMA. I should probably turn safe search on before I do crap like this. There it is, the white one. This one. It wasn't that one. So what you'll be looking at here is probably something similar to this. This is the 2000-2001 Ford Focus. Turned out to be a notorious piece of shit. Yeah, I get that. Now you see, the thing with my Focus, ST225. So the thing with my Focus is that the engine is actually a Volvo. So it's not even a Ford. It's the Volvo 5-pot engine, which is an absolute beast. And then it's turbocharged. I don't know if I have any pictures of the Focus. So do you remember the other week? I would love to have a damn Volvo engine in there. The engine was what was wrong with it. Yeah. When you showed us a picture of your Chevy and you were just like, here, have a look at this bit because that was the best looking bit. I used to do the exact same thing with my Focus. Where is the Donald Where's Your Trousers store? Here we go. So, oh, these are all videos. Video. And, oh, I uploaded these to YouTube. Actually, I probably don't want to play this. My Chevy is beautiful. Wow, that is not even smooth video playback. Oh, here we go. This is all video. As a trip we went around Scotland. So, this is... my car is one of those. Do you know which one it is? I'll give you a clue. Oh, no, that does not zoom. This is zoom. It's that one. I always used to show it from the back, so you couldn't see the primer black bumper, the primer black bonnet, and the very, very grey front bumper. So I always used to show it from that angle, from the back. It's just that when we were all parked up in a line, well, with cars that are this low, you always reverse them into parking spaces. So, yeah, there was about 20 of us, and we were all driving around the Scottish Highlands. It was a phenomenal weekend. Look, Scotland. That's the border of Scotland. That's my friend. He never took any pictures of his car, so I thought I'd take some for him. That's where we met all the other Scottish guys. I did like this one. The purple and silver really set it off. Really set it off. Dr. Oculus and the multicolored Focus. Exactly. It was classic. I did actually get it sprayed up before I sold it. It was all orange. Because I bought the car off of a friend and I got... See, I always used to get pictures from that angle. From that angle, didn't look too bad. When he got the car, it was on the register. It had been written off. It was stolen, recovered. But the bonnet wasn't quite right. It had a kink in it. So he just bought a new bonnet from Ford. It came in primer black. And as we were fitting the bonnet, I was just like, I'd be tempted to just keep it black, mate. It looks pretty good. And then he sold me the car. I was just like, well, I suppose I've got to keep it black. Yes, that is the exact same car. That is my Ford Focus. From that angle, it's fine. But if you zoom in, you can just see a little bit of the grey bumper. So when you showed us the picture of your car, I was just like, I used to do the exact same thing with my car. Get pictures from angles where it looked okay. Am I going the right way here? I don't know. Oh yeah, so one of the guys had a weird rubbing noise. We're in a car park, we whipped his wheel off and started dremeling the wheel. Yeah, he's got the Dremel out, sorting that out. This is me taking pictures at like 90 miles an hour or whatever I was doing. I may be guilty a little bit of that. Exactly, you have to. But I mean, just... You're going to the wrong part of England, mate. You're going to London. You need to go way north. Scotland is a phenomenal place. I mean, even if you just crop out the freaking cars from this, it's still a half-decent picture. I think it rained a bit that day. Such a beautiful place. There's quite an ugly patch on the driver's side door. Of my car or yours? There we go. Just Scotland. Snow-topped mountains. More Scotland. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know why I felt the need to take a picture of the two. All those three meeting in the mines. That's the memorial for the... Is it the Lost Soldier? The Last Soldier? I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, car aerial ruining the picture. That is a phenomenal, phenomenal car. That is a Ford Focus like mine. And he poured so much money into that car. He called it Tyson. And if you look, it is basically famous. The guy is renowned for the shit that he does to his Fords. That's a picture of a girl in a passenger seat. That's all of us parking up in a lay-by. It's absolutely gorgeous. Since joining the stream, I've removed my pants, scratched myself multiple times at the host's suggestion, started drinking beer. I must now go. Did you get horny? Is that what this is? This is Scotland. That's Skybridge. And things. That's a pub. That's near Applecross, one of the most mental roads I've ever driven in my entire life. That's the purple and silver Focus. Very, very nice. Very nice example. That's the start to Applecross. It is a mental, mental road. That's us coming back from Applecross. It's so narrow that you have to find passing places like this. So we did break ourselves up so we didn't, steal somebody in the... Oh, look! There's the special child at the back. The Civic Type R that tagged along. I'm looking forward to my drive up there this week now. You definitely should. I mean, this... I think Applecross was day 2. This is Skye. I just chucked the camera in the side window and drove. Try and get some of the Scottish scenery. But where is... This is Applecross. See you later, Hook. I want to buy it again. I want to buy it back. Not this one. This one's probably been stripped down into 7 million parts at this point. But goddamn, I miss her. Ta-ta! Ta-ta for now. So this is Applecross. Absolutely terrifying, yet glorious all at the same time. This is what I was trying to find out if Zim had this on the Assetto maps. Because the thought of driving this in Assetto, where you've just got sheer cliff edges all the time, very much makes me want to try it. He does have the... Yeah, so that was the Highlands map was what inspired that thought within me. We need to get on there, Buck. We definitely need to get on there at some point. This seems so incredibly slow. Well, I mean, I'm all prepared for you now, Buck. We are wireless. Are you getting the engine? So smooth, smooth is fast. I love the engine in this thing. The camera made a terrible, terrible rattling noise. I'm good with Project Cars. Do you know, I was looking, actually, at the newer setup. I know Zim hates it, but, I mean, Zim hates a lot. Have you tried it? That's me telling them off for cyclists. I just wanted to murder them. They're stopping me from making my progress. This was such a fun weekend. Like 25 Ford Focuses, just thrashing around the Scottish Highlands. Day one was towards the end of the day. I'll try the new one, as it won't work with Zim servers. It won't work with Zim servers, but I mean, does it work? It looks good. This was all us getting to the hotel. We need the video before this. In fact, it's not even day one, it's day two. The back end of day two, we'd just gone down Applecross. And we were all wanting to open the taps a little bit. So we were just thrashing all the way to Auckland. Yeah. So at this point, we're probably doing about 89 miles an hour down the road. And it's just... On the honeymoon, I need to turn this off and get back to the edit. On the honeymoon, we honeymooned in Scotland. And as we were going up there, my wife realised that it was starting to take over again. So I was in the Fiesta... rather than the Focus, but I was having flashbacks to this holiday, and it was like, I'm going to go fast now. And she just shut her eyes and just said, go on, it's your honeymoon, you may as well get something out of this, because I booked the whole fucking thing. So yeah, I was thrashing the Fiesta around Scotland, and I was just like, I want to buy a Focus again, and I want to buy a Focus again. But now I'm starting to think, do I go for something a little bit more Japanese? And go Scooby.
Just joining us, guys. We are playing We're playing Battle League.
I just want something with a bit more grunt than the Fiesta.
Cool. It's definitely the kind of game that, like, if I was out there, I would consider its purchase.
I definitely am. I'll be honest, because Serbios do not like me in the sense that I'm not big enough to get free keys, and I don't mind. I get that.
I honestly there is a shortlist, and the Type R is on it. The problem is, to buy a Civic Type R, the new one, you're looking at Focus RS money. And why would I buy a Type R when I can buy an RS? The RS is four-wheel drive. Is the Type R?
To buy my games from them, and there are not many I've actually purchased. What's the running one?
Sprint
Yes.
Vector. I love Sprint Vector,
I
actually.
didn't get on with that on a free weekend on Oculus. So I was like, I'm not spending my money on this.
Well, the thing is with
I am so close to death.
Sprint Vector, as much as I enjoyed the mechanics of what it was trying to do, it's a very troubling experiment because it's like you really want to get like.
You see, my problem with the new
I'm not
RS
talking like everything was
is that
you know, taking you away from the pain.
it's
But Sprint Vector is pain.
that
It's
mental
like-
and
it
that
really
well
is.
engineered.
I love it. And,
It's a little
Really
boring.
enjoy playing it competitively, especially in person again.
Whereas I feel like if I
Awesome.
was to go for something, it beat the front wheel drive record around
It's just that
Nürburgring by
they
6
added too many
seconds,
kind of
which is
funky
fine.
mechanics trying to stir
But
it up,
I'm
and it
not
just
going
wasn't-
to the Nürburgring.
was what I wanted.
Yeah, I can imagine, because they put a lot of time and effort into their GTIs.
By the way, you can hold both. No, it's sinking.
Oh, Zim telling me how
Yeah, you can
to
hold both things
of the
to
anchors
stop, but
is my ultimate
you can't then
device.
fire.
You can still shoot. You can.
Well, when I tried that earlier, I couldn't do it.
So
You can do it
Like I
now.
have nothing.
Double
I
bump.
can't fire now.
You have to be on your
and
side.
Now I'm
You have to
dead.
be on your side. You have to be. And also, you don't stop completely. You just slow.
I think we died.
You die.
Yeah, I went down too.
5-0. Oh, we have 3 lives
Yes.
together. Oh, Mr. Octopus is sad. Boy, I'm the one who ate 2 deaths. What are we talking about? Don't be sad. It was me. I just didn't realize. I just sat ramming.
That might be the logical point. Actually, no, because we chat more about the game here.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy that. I will definitely give it a bit more of a look if we are still able to access the beta later on in life.
I'm. What the other? Like, is it just 4
Skyline?
maps? I bet it's probably
Very
4
probably, yeah.
So that's the dream
maps.
car.
And they're probably like, oh, well,
The
thank you,
GTR.
DLC.
The old school Skyline, I
I
don't
love
know
the
enough
fact that
about
there's
cars to own one.
progression with each captain.
But the new GTR, I'm just like,
Yeah, that's good. Good point.
for 30 grand, I can buy a GTR.
If you have a level up, that's
And I
good.
kind of wouldn't mind it.
How do I
But
tell?
the last time I got into
So my
that kind
captain-
of debt, I bought this house.
Let's-
Alright, it's much more than a 30 grand house, but you get what I'm saying. Like, that would be the second most expensive thing in my entire life. And the finance on it, I would have to get it where I was paying that much that I would pay it off quickly or have a decent down payment. The Fiesta, if I'm lucky, I might get about 6 to 7 grand, which means I need to find about 23. So, old school Skylines. Let's go. Nissan Skyline for sale. Auto Trader. You're sending me down a very dangerous. See, there's still like 20 grand. I ain't going for no bullshit auto. Now that one looks pretty freaking stunning. If you won the lottery, you would buy one. The problem with the old, like, Skylines and stuff is look at that fucking interior. 20 years ago, yeah, that was amazing. But look at it. It's garbage. That's just shit. That's porn. But that shit, it looks a terrible place to be sat. If you win the lottery, you'll buy me one. Wait, you're gonna buy me this kind of Skyline? Or are we talking a GTR here? I mean, somebody is clearly photographing this for a car magazine. That would be absolutely epic. And is it water cooled? Midnight Pearl Black. One owner in the UK. And it was imported in December 16. GTS styling. Xenon headlights. Fiberglass bonnet. I mean, it's got everything. But let's face it, what I really want is the Nissan GTR. Where's the search on this thing? Let's not enter a postcode, thanks. CDEF GTR. Enter a valid postcode. I didn't need to enter one a minute ago. Ah, fuck it. Let's... GTR for sale on the Auto Trader. You're buying the GTR. Oh, that is very kind of you. I'm not a fan of this orange, if I'm honest, just so you know. But white looks a little boring. This is a nice colour, but these also look like mock-ups. Like, where's the actual fucking car? This looks like a better orange than the other one. See, this one's 66k. It's not happening. 91k, 62k. 32, there we go. That one's not bad. Kind of mileage we're looking at. 944.50 per month. Bugger me. Where's its mileage? It's 2009, so it's 10 years old. See, that looks a better place to be sat. Ooh, it's got GTR badges. Is that showing damage or is that showing the interior? Probably the interior. See, that looks like a much better place to be sat. Don't like the fact that it's not got a gearbox. It's out. The iridescent blue looks... Yes, it does. That's kind of... I'd either go like the gunmetal grey colour or the blue. Although, I've got to say, I'm not a fan of red cars. That looks pretty damn good. Nice Recaros in it. That looks pretty. If I'm honest. I can see the YouTube video now. I got a GTR! It was bought by my lottery winning friend. So that's blue. That's 11 years old. Does it tell me they want $1,000 a month for that shit? Oh, they reckon it's done 4,000 miles. That mileage is ridiculously low. Wait. No, that's a 68 plate. That's last year. That makes a lot more sense. Which means its current value is £70,000. I was considering... Actually, I don't like that. That front on view is kind of gross. Ugh. It's left a bad taste, that. I like this one. Choose your options and get a quote. Piston heads. That's okay. I don't know what I just agreed to. So 45,000 for a 30 grand on the clock. That's done 10 miles. Jesus. 32k. That's not too bad. Import from Japan. Might spank me on the insurance. What else we got? Let's go for the 29k area. Ooh, that's a very nice blue. That's a very, very nice blue. How the hell did we get onto... That looks like an Audi front end. That car... I get the feeling that car is not blue. Why put a red interior in a blue car? It's just weird. But there is no way I can do something I regret. Not at this price. $40 grand. It's not too shabby. It's weird ass front end though. I like the angrier one. $35k. It's not too bad. The problem with these is that everyone's just like, oh, you got a GTR, yeah, which one you got? And it's like, oh, that's not the good one. What's the good one? I honestly don't know. Can I assort these price lowest to highest? There we go. What page are we on? We're on page 1? We're probably on page 1. So 29,000 with 62 on the clock. Semi-automatic. 570 horsepower. Excellent condition. Has not abused. Can't even speak. GG. I'm not being held responsible for this. Book, you are absolutely responsible for this. Look at that. That's just porn. I feel like the interior's got better. I don't think we ever had a GTR in at the yard. Ooh, it's got speakers in the middle armrest. Only 4 people. Not my problem. It's not too bad for 30 Gs. So that's the dream, I suppose. I probably would try and, you know, move to something a little bit newer, lower mileage. Ooh, look at that one. 32. With some dodgy aftermarket bonnet on it. And it's not too bad. Looks clean. Very clean. And he's had to strap an iPad inside it because the interior is garbage. Right. Where were we?
I've got sort of different levels with different ones. I wonder if there's different levels for ships as well. So there's reasons to keep playing.
Does it do anything? Yeah, but what is it doing? Like I'm level 3 with 2 of the characters, but what am I getting? It doesn't say.
I think it improves your character's stats. Maybe.
Couldn't view
I don't
anything.
know.
Like the ships, it's obvious enough. Because once you have a ship, it works just like good.
These are my Quest headphones.
Not be forgetting your ship. Each of these beauties comes with their own set of weapons and
How cool is that?
be sure to
They
try
are
all your options.
literally
I like the lobby, I like
this long.
what they've done with.
Whereas the ships, I don't know how you're adding medals to the bottom. I see nothing.
Well, I
They
did before,
came
now it's
with a
gone.
phone.
Maybe I
Many
just don't
years
have
ago.
enough treasure or something.
We have ports to be
Click on
pillaged.
War
If
Chest,
you know that logo.
then go to upgrade.
Ah!
Yeah.
Purchase.
Oh, and I can do it.
View your captain's abilities and lore.
They had the best bass I've ever heard in headphones in a very, very long time.
So I can upgrade this one for. if I
But
do
they're
that.
just
Right,
really
so
great.
yeah,
that
you
they've
do
got the
RAM
shortest cable I've
with
ever had.
the Diego.
Yeah,
Sony
I just
Ericsson,
upgraded one of
exactly.
my ships for it.
Got it in one.
The
Points for
other one
book.
doesn't show me right
Which
now.
there may actually be a point system in place, by the
Fucking
way.
blank.
I've never tried it.
I just see the
I'm
second
pretty sure there
upgrade
is a point
10,000.
system.
Yeah, I need 3,000 for mine, and I cannot afford it. Like,
I've
I
forgotten what we're both talking about at this point. There may actually be a point system in place. I don't know how to view it. Try exclamation mark points and see if anything happens. You don't have any memberships, donations. Tony subscribed. Thanks, Tony. Does this show anything? Huh, I've never seen that before. Hey, Book, you've got 39 points. So there's a point system in place. Who knew? What you can do with those points? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen the subscriber thing. I'm pretty sure there's a way of knowing like the top 10 to see if and or who watches. I mostly use the points to decide who's going to be a moderator when one is required, but I've never needed one. Loyalty. Sort by points. Book has 40. Hook has 25. The VRL has 22. Ali Ghazi has 10. Noah Berzanov has 6. Brutal Smurf has 6. Rowdy has 4. Nice. So, Book, you have watched me for a grand total of 3 hours and 33 minutes. Can I exchange them for booze on Wednesday? Sure. It's not a pint a point, though. It's like 100 points a pint. So, yeah. It looks like this is actually coming to an end.
Oh, I have 1,700.
I would. Like I said, I would love if it could unlock that way.
I feel like I need to fade to black before this conversation happens. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Jump out into.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and just watch now. Thanks for the games, then.
Hey, thanks, Tuck. Cheers.
All right. Ah.
Yeah.
Purchase.
Oh, and I can do it.
View your captain's abilities and lore.
I'll have to look into the
Well, I can
Streamlabs
upgrade
stuff.
this one
Yeah,
for-
it's.
for
I mean,
that.
it's
Right,
good.
so
It's,
yeah, you
know,
do
got
RAM
the nice, sexy
with
chat.
the Diego.
I feel like the see-through chat bubbles are
So
a
I just
bad
upgraded
idea.
one of
I
my
don't
ships
know
for-
how I feel about
I
those.
don't know. It doesn't show me right now.
But
Boy.
the
I just see the second upgrade is 10,000.
Yeah, I need 3,000 for mine, and I cannot afford it. Whereas I had to stop after one of the games tonight. Oh, I have 1,700.
I would. Like I said, I would love if it could unlock
there we go. Now we don't meet.
that way.
Sales. Be sure to try out all your options.
That's fun. I like the lobby. I like what they've.
Just
done.
need viewers first. Yeah, well, I'm going
Where's
to.
the ships? I don't know how you're
Hit
adding
that
medals
bell.
to the bottom. I see nothing.
Let's do that now.
I
While
did
you've
before.
got me.
Now it's gone. So
Maybe I just don't have enough treasure or something.
We have ports to be
click on war chest. Then go to upgrade.
Ah.
Yeah.
Purchase.
Oh, and I can do it.
View your captain's abilities
upgrade
and
one of my
lore.
ships.
I didn't change the thumbnail for
So I can
tonight's
upgrade
stream.
this one if I
There
do
you go.
that.
Ding
Right,
that
so
bell.
yeah, you do RAM with the Diego.
Yeah. So I just upgraded one of my ships, for instance. I don't know. It doesn't show me right now. On blank. I just see the second upgrade is
Change that.
10,000.
Yeah, I need 3,000 for mine, and I cannot
I'm a
afford
ninja
it.
badass. Nobody watched it.
Whereas I had to stop after one of the games tonight. Oh, I have 1,700.
I would. Like I said, I would love if it could unlock.
Let's stop that. The stream health is good. We've been live for 2 hours and 2 people are watching.
That would, like what they do in fight.
Change the thumbnail. This is every single thumbnail I've ever made, going all the way back through all of my YouTube live.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and just watch now. Thanks for the games, then.
So many thumbnails. So, I mean, if you want to look at my analytics, let me stop this because this is driving me freaking balmy. Let's save that before we go and crash it or do something dumb. Yeah, my analytics. New features. Let's stay on classic. Thank you very much. Watch time in minutes over the last 2 weeks. 58,000? That can't be right. Average view duration 5 minutes 52. That's more like it. I've had 28 dislikes? This has got to be all time. It can't be this month. Wow, people really dislike the World of Diving. The PSVR stream got 3 dislikes. In a Rush on the Go, 2 dislikes. There's Something on the Wing. Has 2 dislikes. Not many. I still to this day never figure out why. Don't really give a shit, to be honest. But views... Oh, this is over the last year. Hey, I've been doing YouTube for a year and a month. That makes a lot more sense. So, most views. Let's go for this. So, the highest viewed video is In a Rush on the Go, 2,340. Cheapest HOTAS, 2,110. Freedom in VR, 0 latency. That's got 1,300 views. Holy shit, I need to get back there. Face Your Fears, the Oculus Go. Oculus Go. Furry Dashi Drift, 662. Makes me wonder if there's like a Japanese spam bot that they're getting to watch that for me to make me play it more. In fact, oh, it's not. It was 598. Still pretty damn good. Oculus Go, Oculus Go. I'm starting to see a theme here. Oculus Go, Oculus Go. Ah, there we go. Oculus Rift. 324 views. Apex Construct on the Quest, 318. Hey, thank you very much for subscribing there, Kenneth Penman. Did the big thing come up on the screen? I haven't got my headphones in, so I didn't hear it, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. And that bugs the crap out of me, because it worked flawlessly on my old channel. And then in this one, it doesn't. Oh, it did! Oh, that's okay then. Go and Quest seem popular. Seems to do well on my channel too. Yeah, I should probably do more on them. I'm just too lazy. Venom VR stand. I was not complimentary about that at all. There we go. Who needs a Detective Pikachu? See, that could be down to quality titles at the right time to get 152 views. Or maybe people were really interested in Mr. Hackjack. I honestly don't know. That came out before Everybody's Golf, so maybe I was once again riding the coattails of Everybody's Golf on that one. Virtual reality on the Oculus Quest. That was a live stream. Psst, not too shabby. Beatron, that did pretty well. And The Evil Dead, the first one that actually broke 100 views. Once again on the Oculus Go. Maybe I just don't do any Oculus Rift videos anymore. I'll just do everything on the Quest. Oh, I'm getting attacked by bugs. Oh, they're everywhere. I don't know. But, yeah, so that's a behind the scenes of my YouTube life. It's one of them, really. There's a few different... Oh, look at this demographic. Oh, that's changed. It was all one age range. when I last looked, and maybe I was viewing in the last month or so. But the male to female, it's 100% male. There's not a single female that watches me. Now just show me your API key. Yeah, sure. Here you go, Buck. There's translations on my videos? Who the flying fuck is translating my videos? I kind of want to see them. And then this is where I come for the comment of the day. Over to the community channel. And today's comment of the day is from Hook Z Overclocked 3 days ago. Faulty is quickly becoming the great traditional artist of the VR genre. Great video again, Doc. Would love to see how well Star Trek Bridge Crew works on the PSVR one day. If you want to buy me Star Trek Bridge Crew on the PSVR, I will gladly play it. But, there we go. I can do a Tuckney in if you want a female viewer. I don't think that counts with Google. I haven't responded to these comments yet, because I do that as and when. The channel comment channel page. That's a thing? Huh. Who knew? Right, guys, I am ending the stream there. Thank you very much for keeping me company tonight, Book. I very much appreciate it. And chiming in every now and again. Paul, why are you not asleep, you mental patient? I do appreciate you guys coming by and just lurking, though. Because, like you say, those analytics, they're not great. Ooh. Let's do a thing while we're here, actually. Fine, YouTube, be a bellend. I hope you heard that. What? What's going on here? Edit module. No. Edit module. Add. That didn't save, piece of shit. Add. There we go. Now you guys show up at the side of my YouTube. Right, yes, so I was leaving. Merci beaucoup. Hey, VR Puppets. I have a copy of your game that I keep threatening to get round to, but I'm not that creative. Well, thank you very much for coming by. I definitely need to play that. Too warm to sleep. I fully understand that. Although I woke up in the middle of the night last night. Zero duvet. I was like, is this my doing or is it the person to my right? I don't know. But yeah, you joined us at just the wrong time, VR Puppets. But maybe we need to have a chat and you can maybe walk me through your game a little bit more. Because it's something that I definitely wanted to try. Is it collaborative? Oh, that broke things a little bit. Yeah, is it a collaborative thing or is it something that you need to do alone? This is what happens when you boot up an Oculus Rift. Midstream. I'm sure. Is this my library? V comes before W. Yeah, there we go. I've got VRverse. Yeah. VRverse. That's why I went wrong. So I do own it. It's installed. It's there. It's ready. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Sounds good to me. Just me and my brother making it. We have a music guy too. Oh right. So it's a two-man operation, or a two-person operation. So yeah. Oh, it is multiplayer co-op. So it's definitely something that I want to get into. But I've yet to actually do it. I don't know what I would do. The story that I would tell. Still in development, but it's near finished. Nice. It's just VR puppets. Yeah, so I assume you can basically blank yourself out and just and make them do things. I always wanted to make a parody of a song, of two songs. One song was Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco, and I wanted to change it to The Death of a Spatula. And the other one was, you know the DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, the Boom Shake the Room? Well, I wanted to make a parody of that for Skyrim called Thoom Shake the Room. Where, I mean, how many times in Skyrim have you basically been fiddling around with a dead body? So in the middle of the song when he's like, work the body, work the... Like, you know, there's so many elements of Skyrim that I could shoehorn into that song. And I've always wanted to do it, but I've never actually got around to sitting down and writing the song. Intros for the videos. Could be a good idea there, Buck. Maybe one day I'll actually give that a go. Maybe I'll do it for future videos. Maybe when I can't be asked to jump in front of the green wall and strap on the mic, that I'll give it a little puppet show. But anyway, I was don't speak to me, I'm the cleaner instead of don't cry. Exactly. So yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. I was just, once again, I got distracted by VR puppets. VR puppets. I got distracted by. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much. I very much appreciate everybody coming by and keeping me company this evening. And until next time, the Doctor is being attacked by fucking... The Doctor is out.